I'm Matthew Supmeyer, and today I'll be showing you the rules of YouTube copyright. Today I'm going to explain to you the basic rules and guidelines of YouTube copyright. First thing we need to understand to be able to understand YouTube copyright is, what is YouTube? YouTube is a huge social media sharing website used by millions of people who can watch other people's content, which are mainly videos. And people who want to can even upload their own property or stuff like that if they have the stuff that gives them the ability to do that. And they can pretty much upload anything that they want to. Now, as you probably can tell, this can cause a lot of problems. And one of the huge problems that it does cause is, and revolves around, copyright. In YouTube, copyright is a huge issue, and for a good reason, too. Most YouTubers out there hate having their own property uploaded without their permission, and I am also one of them. Because of this, YouTube has set up a few ways to catch people who they think are infringing on copyright. Let's talk about them. First warning that you usually will receive is something called a Content ID match. This Content ID match is created by an automatic bot that searches through all uploaded YouTube videos for copyrighted music and matches the audio files to other types of songs that might be copyrighted. Matter of fact, one of my own videos was flagged for copyright infringement because I used the song Audio Machine Legends of Victory in it. I will have a little picture of it right here about. Since it was just a warning, I acknowledged it and my YouTube account was still in good standing. And is still. So some of you may be wondering, but Matthew, what do you mean by good standing? I really don't know why Annie would care about good standing, but yeah. To keep your YouTube account in good standing, you need 3 things. No community guideline strikes, no copyright strikes, and not more than one of your videos blocked worldwide by Content ID. Community guideline strikes are based off of when people mark videos as spam or flag them because they don't want to see them on YouTube. It helps YouTube be able to filter videos that are not appropriate or cross the line. That doesn't really have much to do with what we're talking about, copyright. That's where Content ID and copyright strikes come in. YouTube copyright strikes follow basically the same format that all strikes really do. 3 strikes and you're out. If you get a copyright strike, that means YouTube is taking down one of your videos because a copyright owner has sent YouTube a complete legal request. A complete legal request is just basically a form that the copyright owner sends to YouTube, fills out to tell YouTube that they think you are infringing on their copyright. If you get a copyright strike, it will put your account in bad standing and you will lose some YouTube features, such as being able to upload over 15 minutes and being able to monetize your videos for a short period of time. Luckily, there are 3 ways that you can resolve a copyright strike. 1. Wait for it to expire. A copyright strike will expire after 6 months, as long as you don't receive any additional ones in that time. 2. You can get a retraction. You can ask the person who put the copyright strike on your video and ask them to retract it. 3. Submit a counter notification. If you think your video is mistakenly taken down for infringing copyright, send a counter notification to YouTube. Something to note though, deleting your video will not remove your copyright strike. Here's an overview of what strikes really do to your YouTube channel. The first strike on an account is considered a warning and nothing will happen except you lose a couple privileges, like I said. If an account receives a 3rd strike within the same 6-month period as you received the first strike, that account is terminated. I don't know why I did that. And the Content ID block is what happened to me, where Audio Machine sent a clip of his music into the YouTube, and then the YouTube bot scanned over my video and found that 30-second long piece of the music thing. But luckily, instead of having the video be monetized so the ads worked for him, which is a choice that they have, he just gave like a little warning to me, like a third party, just something to acknowledge. Like one of the options that Audio Machine had was he could mute the audio's track, or he could have banned it from being able to be viewed worldwide, which is something that can actually cause your account to fall into bad standing. He could have monetized the video so the ads earned money for him, or he could have tracked the viewership statistics. The last big topic that I'm going to talk about before I get into how YouTubers can help themselves not get in copyright trouble is YouTube's idea of fair use. Fair use is a legal doctrine that gives you permission to use copyright-protected works under certain circumstances without the permission of the original copyright owner. There are quite a few different examples of fair use, but the three main ones are criticism. Alright, so who is this kid? Alright, he's looking cool. His nice mustache he's got there is really good. Oh, what is this cheap editing? Look at that glow. It's like done in some free program. It actually was. Wow, man. I'd never be this bad. Wait, is that me? News reporting. Breaking news! A video just recently released by Douglas Schwag has earned the unheard number of 20 views. There'll be more on that tonight in tonight's episode of Pink Lipstick. And remixes / parodies. Parodies. What you just saw there was all examples of fair use. So if I saw somebody else doing that to one of my videos, I couldn't do anything about it because fair use would be protecting them. That's one of the reasons you don't see like game reviews or other sorts of criticism and parodies being taken down for no reason at all. Now I'm going to get into how YouTubers like myself can find screen effects, sound effects, and images all for free and without copyright infringement. The first place that I go to search for good copyright-free music is YouTube's built-in audio library. Here it has free music, ad-supported music, and sound effects, and they have a pretty wide selection and range of different kinds. They even show you what you can do with popular songs out there. Most of them, though, you can't monetize or put ads on so you can earn money. And some of them you need to be careful because they could be blocked in countries. Like 244 countries. Yeah. Overall, I'd say that YouTube's audio library is a good setup and definitely a place I'd check out first. But sometimes it's not enough. For example, they don't have any screen effects, such as gunshots, explosions, and they don't have any images. So here are a couple different places where you can find completely legal content. First, you might want to try just searching it up on YouTube. Like I did here, I searched up explosion with debris green screen effect, and the first thing I click on is perfect. I can edit in my editing program and we're good. In YouTube, I also can find different shots of my gun flares so YouTube is a very useful way to be able to find kind of GIFs or moving images of something that I might want to find. And there are a lot of different channels that also have good sound effects on there, like I'm actually subscribed to one that has a multitude of different sound effects, such as a whip crack and suspense and yeah. So the main way to get music that you need to get for your YouTube channel is to go to a royalty-free music website. My favorite is the one I'm showing on screen right here, Incompetech. Incompetech is a huge royalty-free music database with hundreds of thousands of different royalty-free songs spanning over a bunch of different genres, and these songs are completely free for me to use as long as I put in the description like a link back to the page or something like that. So it's nice. This is probably the main way that I would advise getting your songs on. It's safe from basically having what happened to me, where I used a clip from someone's song that I didn't have permission to use, and it got a copyright notice. So I think that's about going to end it here, guys. I know that I left out a lot of little details about YouTube copyright, but I didn't want this video to get too preachy and boring. But I hope that you learned at least something about YouTube copyright, and that you can have a little fact stuck in your head that you learned from this. Yeah, so I hope I helped you out, and I'll leave you with one last question. How many different shirts was I wearing through the duration of this video? Is it A, all of the above? Is it B, 13 cats? Is it C, who cares? Or is it D? Wait, there isn't a D. Alright, drum roll please. Wait, that sounds copyrighted? Are you kidding?